All my life I heard, you can't do that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Man, you shouldn't do that. And all my life, I proved them wrong. There's two types of people in life. People that are bound up in fear and they can never move forward in their life. And then there's the people that take risks. Either life happens to you or you make life happen. What's up, Randy? You want to say hi to YouTube?
Hey, YouTube. Alright, YouTube videos.
Heck yeah. Noise. Common Grounds has the best breakfast burritos in town. And great coffee. A lot of times I think we say go follow your dreams because people are passionate about it. And it's easier to work and be driven when you're passionate. But the scripture says, do everything as unto the Lord. And Matthew chapter 17 says, nothing will be impossible for you. When we talk about going and doing a good job somewhere, it doesn't have to be your passion. Whatever you put your mind to, you will be prosperous at. If you put your hand to the plow and you work hard and you do the necessary work, then you will be successful. It doesn't have to be your dream. You know, that's what I think is a big misconception people have. I think the reason why people stop being so passionate about something is because they realize, whoa, this is a lot of work. If you are willing to put in the work, you can become passionate about anything. If you are willing to put in the work, you can be passionate about anything, not just your dreams. So, take that to the bank. What if we've really settled for less with our dreams? I remember asking my 5-year-old boy, Elijah, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you know what he told me? He says, I want to be a dad. That is the biggest dream you could have. You know, we think of our jobs as like, oh, it's not my dream job. You need to find out the things that are important in your life and then fight for those things. And so if you want to have a family, you have to have a job. You have to provide for your family somehow. So you know what? That doesn't mean you have to have the dream job. That just means you have to have a job, you know? And so I think we get bent out of shape sometimes about following our dreams. Why can't our dreams be, I just want to be a dad. I just want to be a good man. I just want to be a good husband. I'm a man of faith. I believe in God, man, and I believe that God is only pleased when we have faith. And faith always takes a risk. Faith always pushes us to a place that we've never been before. Faith always takes us to a place of the unknown. Faith always takes us to an uncomfortable place. I don't believe that we're supposed to be staying in the same spot all the time. You know, the reason why we like to watch adventure movies and things like that is because something about it gives us a sense of excitement. Because, see, God never designed us to stay down. He never designed us to live mediocre. He always designed us to live for more. God never designed it for us to have it easy. It was always in the plan of God for us to go through trial. It was always in the plan of God for us to be an overcomer. The reason why we are so fascinated by underdogs is because that's what we want to be. Because we all feel like we're an underdog somewhere. We all feel like we don't match up somewhere. I remember being a little kid playing basketball. I remember losing all the time. We always lost as a kid. Every team I was ever on, we were always losing. And I remember playing basketball one time. I was in San Diego, California. I must have been about 4th or 5th grade. And I remember playing for this one team, being picked on and people just making fun of me. I was made fun of all of my life. I was put down all of my life. I was always told I couldn't do it. I was always told I wasn't good enough. And I was very blessed to have a loving mom and dad who would listen to me at night, and I could tell them all about my troubles and whatnot. They would always encourage me. And I remember my mom always telling me this: Zach, you can do whatever you put your mind to. Zach, life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. And I remember I really was a sorry basketball player. And I remember during the off season when I was at home, I had a basketball hoop at home. I took that basketball. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, they gave me like this basketball. I was the worst player. They gave me the basketball, if I'm not mistaken, as like a team basketball for being a trooper in a sense. I remember taking that basketball. And here was my goal. I would sit at the free throw line and I would just shoot, and it would hit the basketball rim, and I would miss the shot. But my goal, it was a game I played with myself, because I'd ask my brother to come play with me. No, he wouldn't want to play with me. I'd ask people to play. Nobody wanted to play with me. So I would just shoot the basketball, dude, and it would hit the basketball rim, and it would be my goal to never let that basketball hit the ground. And so I would run from where I was. If I was at the three-point line, I would shoot, I would miss, I would run, and my goal was to not let that ball touch the ground. I'd go catch it before it actually hit the ground. And it created this agility in me. It created this heightened sense of performance. It created a heightened sense. It created in me a heightened sense of awareness of where that ball was. So the next year, when I went in to start playing, I grew levels in my ability. Next thing you know, and I'm guarding people, and I'm fast, and I'm right on top of people. I'm not letting anybody get away with anything. And next thing you know, they pass the ball, and I reach out and just snag that ball. And they're all like, where did this come from? You know, it was at that moment in my life that I really discovered if I really applied myself, I could, in a sense, graduate. I could go from one level to the next level in my life. My parents always told me this: if I started a sport, I had to finish it. I could not start a season and then quit in the middle of the season. I had to finish the season all the way through the whole year. And I remember running track, and I knew that I was just a sorry track runner. And my dad, I remember running at 400, and I never won. I could never win. In fact, I was always like 8th place. And I'm not a track expert, so I might even be last place, you know, but they had a ribbon for me. Anyway, I remember my dad coming down from the stands, coming down to the track, and saying to me, Zach, you're never going to beat them. And you might think, well, that's a horrible thing to say to your son. But my dad wasn't trying to get me to beat them. He was trying to get me to see something different. He said, Zach, they're way faster than you. You're not going to beat them. This is what he told me. He said, Zach, from now on, the only person you should race against is yourself. How fast did you run that this time? And he said, next time, you make sure you run it faster. You better not run it as slow as you did last time. You make sure you're always faster than the last time you ran it. And inside me, something happened inside me, and I knew that I didn't have to compete against these people. I just had to compete against myself. That was the next level of my growth. If you guys found this video to be motivational, then leave a like. Stupid fly. If you guys found this video to be motivational, then smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more. Oh my gosh. I just killed that fly. If you guys found this video to be motivational, then smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and we look forward to seeing you next time.